Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stay?
Today is gonna be the day that you're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Back then the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you had it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us, they're are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. And all the roads that lead us, they're are blinding. And all the lights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise before my world little late nights, sending alone conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to you? Bad habits lead to you. Bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started on the neon lights and then it all got.
Good evening. Welcome to the Cleveland Metropolitan School District's Collinwood High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Before we begin, please turn off, thank you. Before we begin, please make sure you silence your cell phones, and we will begin.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Can everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Please remain standing for the national anthem. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening. Hello, and welcome again to the 142nd commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. It is my pleasure to welcome students, faculty, and staff, families, and district representatives to the commencement ceremony for Collinwood's graduating class of 2025. Thank you for joining us as we recognize the significant accomplishments of each member of this class. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a victory for every student sitting here who pushed through long nights, it's a victory for every student sitting here who pushed through long nights, tough days, and personal challenges and obstacles many will never see. You stood tall in a world that often told you to stay low. You kept going when quitting might have been an easier option. And for that, guys, I am so proud of you. This stage you're walking across today isn't just for a diploma. It's for every early morning you showed up. It would have been easier to stay at home. For every time you kept your head up, despite what was going on around you. For every time someone told you you won't make it, and you proved them wrong. We know the road here hasn't been easy. In this community, many of you face things that most adults will find overwhelming. But you turned adversity into fuel. You've shown that brilliance lives in every block, every building, every home, no matter the zip code. Let me be clear, you are not a statistic. You are a story, a powerful, unfinished story that is just getting started. And guys, the world needs to hear it. At this moment, I'd like to introduce our salutatorian, Odeli Mutoni Weiss.
Thank you, everyone, for making it this evening. Thank you to the teachers, parents, family, and friends. You made it all. It really makes me happy and appreciate you all. You made it, and you came to support and see the class of 2025. I know you feel all very emotional and very proud seeing your grown-up seniors up here. You did a lot for them, and you did so much for them now. I'm very proud of each and every one of you tonight. You did it. You made it. You pushed through the thick and the thin. I'm ecstatic to share this achievement with you. It really feels like a dream, you know? When school first starts, it feels like a forever thing. Waking up, going to school, and doing work on work, field trips, and homework. It feels like it's set for life, and it never ends. It's something that will go on for the rest of your life, but today it has officially ended, and it really doesn't feel real. I'm sad. This will be our last day with all of us in the room together at one. I remember my first day of school. I was frightened of new faces and new people in a whole new state. The year that I'd graduate today makes me feel happy. This year, I met a good, stable friend group whose members had each other's back, and we also made another friend group in 10th grade. My friend group helped each other and stood by each other's side. Knowing that this is coming to an end makes me nostalgic. No more walking the halls, sorry. Sorry guys, give me a moment. This is very, okay. No more walking the halls, no more asking Miss Justo and Miss Williams for snacks, no more bothering the teachers about missing work or our next field trip or event. It feels like a dream, a whole new routine. It makes me proud, but also sad. I'd like to take this opportunity and moment to take out shout-outs. First, I want to thank the man above for everything. Without this moment, without God, this moment would not be here. Next, I'd like to thank my mom for everything. My mom is an amazing woman. She's here with me today, and I'm really proud of her for also raising me. And I'm proud of every parent that was able to make it here, because I know raising kids is not easy. I'd also like to thank my sisters, Miss Taylor, Miss McCaw, Erin, Kaya, Justin, Joseph, Miss Williams, Officer Gaines, Coach Jay, Miss Hobson, Miss Lambing, Mr. Joe, and Miss Gobbo, and Mr. Mills. These people have given me so much support, and I want to say thank you so much for your love and support. I couldn't have done it without them. Thank you for listening and making it today. See you whenever I get the chance, and congratulations, everyone. Don't stop chasing your dreams until you achieve them.
I will now welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Adorable Brooks.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to share a couple words with you, but don't worry, I promise to make this very short for you. Looking back at my 4 years of high school, I have to say my freshman year was the worst. It was a lesson for me. When I was kicked out of school, which I had only attended for 2 months, during the attendance suspension, I quickly came to my senses, made some decisions. I would not let my grades slip up. I would not lose my motivation. Those decisions made me better, stronger, more focused, and a better student. I didn't let one bad decision slow me down, and it should not slow any of you down either. When I first arrived at Collinwood, I really didn't know how I felt about the whole school environment. During the first year I kept to myself, I didn't really make friends or talk to anyone. During my second year, thanks to Miss West, I don't think I ever visited the lunchroom, which really improved the whole year. My junior year was a turning point where I allowed myself to develop relationships with my fellow classmates. I helped them with many assignments answering, and though it really wasn't like High School Musical, we really did make the best of it. Most kids I grew up with and those I have been around occasionally think that there are only a couple ways to make it in life: basketball, drugs, or a job at McDonald's with no plan. What they do not realize is that they are doing exactly what society expects them to do. They are doing the very least that they can. I've heard kids say to me, well, I'm not as smart as you, but I say, I'm not asking you to be. I'm asking you to try and to keep trying. I know some of, I know some of you have great ideas and no big head of yours. Sometimes all you need is a 2 plus 2 or a 20 plus 20 or some ears to listen to make a difference. And now it is time to listen. Don't settle for being the least that you can be. Go for being the best version of yourself. And finally, this is a great day for a celebration that I'd like to end with a quote from Gary Bowden. Your families, he said, are extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of release they are experiencing. This would be the best opportunity to ask for some money. Thank you. Thank you, and the best luck up to the class of Collinwood, class of 2025.
At this time, our class valedictorian will introduce our guest speaker.
Dr. Warren Morgan is a Chief Executive Officer for Cleveland Metro School District. As a CEO, he leads one of the largest school systems in the state of Ohio, of nearly 40,000 students and over 6,500 staff members. He was appointed by Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb in the summer of 2023. As an experienced educator, Warren recognized the potential every child has, and that an excellent and equitable education is the window to a world of opportunities for our children. He grew up in Chicago's suburbs prior to his current post as CEO of Cleveland Schools. He served as a chief academic officer for Indianapolis Public Schools, where he led the academic vision, strategy, and policies of the district that have led to improvement in student performances. Some of his previous leadership posts include serving as executive director for Teach for America in St. Louis and a high school, principal in Chicago Public Schools, secondary science teacher in St. Louis, where he was awarded Outstanding Teacher of the Year. And he began his career as a bill analyst for Illinois Senate. One of the highlights of his career was being selected as a White House Fellow in 2016, where he had the opportunity to serve in both President Obama and President Trump administration. He was placed in the U.S. Department of Education and worked closely with the U.S. Secretary of Education, Dr. John King. He has the honor of serving on the White House Fellow Foundation Association Board of Directors currently. Warren holds a BA in psychology from Butler University, where he served as a student body president, a MD in educational administration from the University of Missouri St. Louis, and an ED in urban educational leadership. From the University of Illinois, Chicago, he is an alumni of Board Center Fellow for Public Education Leadership at the Yale University School of Management and Executive Certificate in Nonprofit Leadership from Washington University, St. Louis. He is an active member of Phi Alpha fraternity. My bad. Most recently, he was named Crane Cleveland 40 under 40.
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you so much. And let's give her another round of applause. Valedictorian, that is definitely a feat that it's definitely an accomplishment that I know you worked really hard for. So really proud of you. But let's give our class of 2025 from Collinwood High School a round of applause. I know that this is a day that many of you have been waiting on and have been praying about, and we got here. We're here today, right? So, graduates, they just gave you a round of applause. I want you to give your village, your parents, your guardians that are out here, your teachers, your educators, your principals, I want you to give them a round of applause. Because without them, you would not be here today. We are so proud of this class. There are 29 graduates in this class. They're small, but they're mighty. And yes, and they join the legacy and the rich history that a Collinwood graduate provides. So we're so proud of them. Graduates, I do want to celebrate some of your accomplishments. So as I'm about to read some things, and if they pertain to you, I want you to stand. So if you're a graduate in this class and you are attending college, either a 2-year or a 4-year right after high school, please stand. You may be seated. Now, if you're in this class and you are going into a trade school or doing career tech training right after high school, please stand. All right, you may be seated. Now, if you are in this class and you are a Say Yes scholar and we're one of these blue cords today, please stand. Now, stay standing, stay standing. If you are in this class and you received any scholarship, please join them in standing. That's money for the future. All right, you may be seated. Any graduates that are enlisting in the armed forces after high school, please stand. Okay, armed forces? All right, that's all right, yep. And then any of you joining the workforce right after high school. All right. All right, you may be seated. So family members, you can see our scholars' future is bright. And we're so proud of them, and tonight's a night that we're going to honor them. But graduates, I know this is an evening of excitement, and I'm so proud of you. But before we conclude this ceremony this evening, I want to ask you a question that the great literary scholar and also Cleveland Public School alum, Langston Hughes, once posed in his infamous poem called Harlem. He asked, "What happens to a dream deferred?" See, in Langston Hughes' time, Harlem was a place of hope, aspirations for the young black scholar. It was a place where opportunities and dreams were made. But as Mr. Hughes explores in this poem, if we do not allow our dreams and go after our dreams and set goals and plans for the future, they will dry up like a raisin in the sun. See, graduates, all adults face adversity and obstacles along the way. You will too. I've worked hard in my life and I've had to overcome some. My senior year of high school, when I was sitting in your position, it was a turning point for me. At the end of my junior year of high school, my family had a devastating house fire and we lost everything. I spent my entire senior year of high school living in a one-room hotel room with my parents and my little sister. My dad had lost his job. He had been on the bank for 25 years, and our family's financial circumstances changed. We struggled. After going through high school, I moved to Indianapolis to attend Butler University, and though Butler is a great institution, I experienced big challenges there too. There were very few people that looked like me. In fact, by the time I graduated, I was the only black male in my entire graduating class of over 1,000 students. When I first entered college, there were many times I was called out of my name because of my race. I had a professor tell me once that I had no substance and I didn't belong, and I was stopped by the campus police because they didn't think I was a student there. This was the first time I faced discrimination, and it was the first time I struggled academically, and many times I felt like giving up and going home. But I persevered, and only by the grace of God, that same campus that rejected me when I first got to school elected me student body president my senior year, and also homecoming king. And I had the wonderful opportunity to meet Presidents Clinton and George H.W. Bush my senior year. Imagine if I had let the challenges, doubt, and fear stop me. I would never have the blessing to be standing here before you as your CEO today. Even today, you may look and think that I do not have challenges and struggles. I do. And I will continue to have challenges and struggles. But one thing you will learn in your future is that you must work hard, and you must know that there's purpose in productive struggle. Graduates, I want to make sure that you understand that you have a destiny. You are destined for greatness. Do not allow setbacks, self-doubt, or negative people deter you from your dreams. There are times you will have challenges. People will sometimes not like you, and you will have no idea why. But I want you to shake those haters off and keep working hard and go after your dreams. I want you to speak affirmations into your life. Say, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are determined, you deserve to be here, you have faith that can move mountains, you are more than enough, and your failures will always lead to lessons learned and success. Graduates, the sky's the limit. So dream big, work hard, and make us proud. Yes. I want to leave you with a poem. Every year I say a poem to our graduating class, and this is the poem for the class of 2025. It's by Walter D. Wintle, called The Person Who Thinks They Can. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're already lost. For out in the world we find that success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You have to think high to rise. You have to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster woman or man, but sooner or late, the person who wins is the person who thinks they can. Remember that, graduates, as you graduate today. We're so proud. Today is about you. Celebrate you. Go out, dream big, make us proud. Thank you.
Before we certify the class, I just want to take a few moments to recognize the faculty and staff at Collinwood High School. If you could all stand. The class of 2025 thanks you for getting him here today. We appreciate you.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to certify this class by asking Principal Mary Miller, faculty and staff, do you attest to the fact that these students have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Ohio Department of Education?
I certify that all students on this stage today have met all the educational requirements of the state of Ohio and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and have passed all the required parts of the Ohio graduation and Ohio state tests. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Will the candidates for graduation from Collinwood's class of 2025, row 1, please rise. Candidates, please prepare to come forward to receive your diplomas. Patrick Bennett. Myla A. Augustine Miller. Freddie Belcher. Joseph Brown Jr. Kelly Davis. DeMar Edward Harris. Latavia Hollins. Will the candidates for graduation for Collinwood's graduating class of 2025, Section 2, please rise. Candidates, please prepare to come forth to receive your diplomas. Marion Jefferson. Amari Jones. Leasia Jordan. Kayla Leonard. Marvin Lloyd. Travis Lynch. Aaron McCray. Will the candidates for graduation from Collinwood class of 2025, row 3, please rise. Candidates, please prepare to come forth to receive your diplomas. Samar Moore. Tajane Moore. Lanadia Nyasia Moorer. Aaron Lee Nelson Jr. Elvin Deshaun Pope Jr. Rymel Roberts. Will the candidates for graduation from Collinwood's class of 2025, row 4, please rise. Candidates, prepare to come forth to receive your diplomas. Sean Rucker. Joshawn Scott. Hiram Terrence Simpson Jr. Justin Sutton. Kaya Janae White. Will the candidates for graduation from Collinwood's class of 2025, top 3, please rise. Candidates, please prepare to come forward to receive your diplomas. Adorable Brooks. Odeli Mutoni Wase. Jamar Preston Ray Fisher. I present to you the candidates for graduation from Collinwood's class of 2025.
This your part, or do I do this whole thing? Do this? Do I do this too? Okay. All right. Then on behalf, attention please. May I have your attention please? Graduates, on behalf of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District Board of Education, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, members of the Collinwood High School 2025 graduating class, your high school diplomas, along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mayor Justin Bibb, and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Warren Morgan II, I wish to congratulate you on your diplomas and your graduation. I think something is missing.
How about it for the class of 2025? Give it up for them one more time. At this time, I'm going to ask that the class of 2025 be seated. And we're going to move right to the tassel turn. The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard as a symbol of change. I hereby declare the Collinwood High School class of 2025 to be graduated as soon as Adorable leads us in that. Thank you, Adorable. Thank you, class of 2025. You are all official. At this time, I'm going to move to closing remarks. Good evening, class of 2025. Again, family, friends, board members, CEO Morgan, Collinwood staff, and community members. What an occasion to be together for the 142nd commencement ceremony at Collinwood High School. Railroaders rock, don't they? As we come to closing words for this evening, I want to start with this quote from Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave are not he or she that does not feel afraid, but he or she who conquers the fear. Your past is proof of that. Getting to this point, graduation day is a validation that even if you fretted about your future or struggled with your past, you still chose to move forward with hope and enthusiasm. Everyone here wants to see the class of 2025 take their integrity, curiosity, creativity, and your guts to use it to help make a better world for the generations to come. There will be times when making the next right decision will be scary. You do not need to know all the right moves, just know the next one. Failure is what allows you to change your dreams and update your goals for the rest of your life. It may be painful, but it forces you to change in the most fundamental ways. It's the ability to keep falling forward and to keep learning from our mistakes that leads to greatness. Every graduate here today has the training and talent to succeed. Live a life of purpose. We live in a big world, a vast and complicated world, as I always tell you. As you move into the next exciting chapter of your life, may you all continue to have the courage to reflect deeply and honestly about your place in the world, to ask big questions about the star that will roadmap your life and your choices. As you matriculate, please know that you leave Collinwood with a lot of love. Class of 2025, continue to speak and live in your truth. Do your part, heal the world, and the best of everything to you. Remember, you all are resilient As I close, I want all students to know that we are very, very proud of you, your parents, the community, faculty, staff. We worked very hard to get you here. Some days painful, but you're here, and we are very proud of this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my closing remarks. We're going to give the class of 2025 another round of applause. Collinwood High School shares in the celebration of your child's achievements. And at this time, we're going to ask that all the aisles be clear for the graduates to exit the stage. Mr. Corson will lead our graduates out. They're going to exit on this side. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot two very important things. On your programs, you're able to scan to get the pictures, and then all students at Collinwood High School will receive a voucher to receive a free laptop. They will receive that in the hallway with the guidance counselor. Ms. Treadwell will have your package, and you can pick that up from her. Sorry about that, railroaders.
I present to you Collinwood's graduating class of 2025.